Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Reiki Healer and the Church Girl podcast, season 3, and I think it's episode 111. We're getting up there. Woohoo! And we thought April was going to be here today, but we're having more technical difficulties with this new Podbean platform, so hopefully next week. But you'll be happy it's not just me. I have a lovely guest, Sarpreet Bassi. Is that right? And he creates c60 and all kinds of good things in the world, and I love c60. You've heard me talk about it before. I think it's like the fountain of youth. It makes all your mitochondria work better. And I never weighed 120 pounds until I met a Sia. C60. I like a Sia too, but we're not talking about that today. C60. Welcome, Sarpreet.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. So how did you get into C60?
So I heard a podcast online about Cliff High and him talking about it, and I wanted to try it back in 2017, and I looked for someone in Canada to purchase it from, and I couldn't find anyone in Canada.
Right.
So then I bought some from the States, then I learned how to make it because it's supposed to be an easy process, and it was. It is an easy process to make.
Cool.
And so I started making it, and then I registered the website. I'm like, oh, this is still available. I can do this. So then I started making it and selling it online.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in 2017, October. Since then, we've been in business.
So what was the company that inspired you?
Purple Power, Ken Schwartz.
Oh, cool, because
Yeah.
that's how I found it, too.
Okay, yeah, he's the most online, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I listened, there's a podcast called Masterclass Podcast? That's not right. It's with Brett Haas, Holistic Health Masterclass Podcast, and he's a functional medicine doctor, and he did an hour-long talk with Ken Schwartz. And I had prayed I said, I know that we're just really dirty on a deep level with a new kind of dirty dirt. More pollution, more volatile organic compounds, more radiation than ever before. I mean, you got a microwave, you got a cell phone, you got a Wi-Fi router, all that stuff, right? So what can I do to help myself? And then it was like an answer to a prayer. 2 or 3 weeks later, I hear Ken talking with Brett Haas, and I'm like, oh my God. So, and I called C60 and I got it right then. And then I went to the Soul Comfort, and I saw your bottle.
Oh, nice.
And that's how I got hooked up with you, with Agnes,
Okay.
because she's so great having it there for. And then I was able to get it from a more local company, right? And I don't have to pay duty, because to ship from the States, it was a lot of duty and taxes and all that. So.
And our dollar's not doing as good.
Well, but the American dollar should be lower, so maybe that will help. But anyways, so what's the biggest benefit you've had from C60?
The very first week I took C60, my brain fog went away, which I really didn't know I had.
Wow.
Until I went away, I'm like, wow, that was great. The best, and the reason I keep using it is more mental, where I stay more calm and relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
No anxiety, no stress, which is
Right.
really, really cool.
Yes, no stress is really good.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, like you were saying, a lot of radiation, a
Yes.
lot more pollutions in our body. So let's see, the thing with C60 is it gets to the mitochondria level, and it helps the mitochondria work better. So the mitochondria produces APT, which is energy for the cells.
Uh-huh.
So the mitochondria, you could think of it like a little wood boiler making energy in your cells.
Right.
But it causes pollution in the way of free radicals.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
which is oxidative stress. And that's where C60 helps. And it gets down to that level, and it helps clean out your cells so they work at top peak performance.
I just know it makes me feel better. I sleep better. I like you say, I feel calmer. And I think that I wasn't trying to really lose more weight, but I think that I've lost another 10 pounds not even trying, just Like, because I think my cells are working better, right?
Yeah,
It makes more sense.
you probably eat better than me too.
Well, I do practice. Yes, I'm addicted to whole food from organic, and I cook a lot at home. Yes, I try to. I haven't been to a fast food restaurant since 1994.
Yeah, it's beer and coffee that gets me.
I like beer a lot, but I don't drink. I used to have beer and popcorn for dinner. Oh my gosh, I love that dinner. But no, I was raised. There's naked pictures of me when I'm like 18 months old holding on to a Rainier beer bottle or an Oli bottle from Washington. It was very much, yes. So I understand that life, yes, but my body's rejected that, so.
Yeah, I'm slowly weaning myself off.
Yeah, of
Maybe
course.
not the coffee right now, but
Hey, drink that bulletproof coffee, you'll be all right.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I still put cream in it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's good cream.
But I use the MCT oil coconut C60 in my coffee.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah, which is good. I like that.
So how much do you take a day then?
I take more than most people, I would think.
Oh, good. I like that.
So I don't measure, so it's just out of the bottle or swig it back out of the bottle. So I'm sure I'm probably at 15, maybe between 50 and 30 mils a day.
Okay.
But I do take breaks, and because I just forget to take it. So there'll be 2 or 3 days I won't take it in 2 or 3 months kind of period.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but mostly
We
every
forget
day.
Stuff.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I take it every day. I almost get Robert to take it every day, but not quite. And stuff. And so, yeah, so let's see. What else do we want to know about C60? Let's see. So Ken Schwartz and C60 and... Well, what else do you do besides do C60 that you wanted to talk about?
Well, right now, besides C60 does keep me busy. And I do have my day job still as well. I work in a computer store, so this is a little side hustle thing for me. But I also live on a farm. I'm trying to get independent and be self-sustainable.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But with the time kind of thing, it's a slower moving project than anything else. Yeah. But I've looked at a lot of cool farming techniques, and now there's farming robots out there. Like, ooh, this is cool. I can buy myself a robot to do stuff.
All right, I could be a farmer. I just need a robot. I just need someone who will go water the stuff. I'm like always guilty. I'm never watering things enough.
Oh, I can you can set up watering. That's all right. It's the weeding that gets tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would like to be growing C60 into a bigger facility as well.
Right.
So that's down the pipeline, hopefully, as well. Everything's kind of in flux with the economy being what it is.
Yeah.
It's hard to commit, right? So
I think once most people would try C60 for a couple of weeks, they would commit. Because it changes. I mean, for me, it's changed things so much. I mean, better sleep, better thinking, like you say, more energy, the bonus of losing a little more weight, which is fine, and just having more energy to be able to do the things I want. I mean, I'm going to be 60 this year, and I don't feel like the other people who are my age look like they feel.
okay.
Right? Like, I have energy, and I can squat down onto the floor, and I mean, that's a little bit of practice too, but it's just that I've made eating well and being healthy a priority because my dad died at 39 and my mom was x-rayed for acne for 6 months, so she was just kind of decrepit my whole life. And so if I want to be here on earth, I want to be healthy, and so C60 has just been such a key for that I really want to help spread your message and help get everybody on C60 and organic eating, and then we'd hardly need to go to the doctor. Think if nobody had to buy medicine, how much more money they'd have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people spend so much because it's not free to buy. I mean, they give you, it's sort of like you get the printer for free, but the ink's expensive. You get to go to the doctor for free, but you got to buy the drugs.
Right.
So they get you one way or the other.
Yeah.
So I find that if I can, eat better and then stay out of the doctors, because they don't have really anything for us except medicine from petroleum.
Right.
So the more we can share C60
I've been lucky enough not to fall in their trap either.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been to a doctor for more than 20 years.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We got in a car wreck in 2014, so I went a couple of times because of that. But
Yeah.
not for any dis-ease, just for... Because I think the dis-ease we have to cure ourselves. We have to go through and heal our emotional stuff and our traumas.
That's very important.
And so with the C60, it helps us calm down so we can think better and be in touch with our core and our core emotions instead of just the ones that are filled with frustration all the time.
Right. Yeah, dealing with your own traumas is very important. I think everyone should be doing that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and not enough people are.
No. We think we're just going to be happy.
Self-work, it's one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I've really made a priority on trying to be happy if I'm cleaning, I'm happy. Whatever I'm doing, I try to be happy because if I just wait till vacation, that's not enough happiness for me. Or you just have a job. Oh, I'm going to have happiness 2 weeks. No, I need to have happiness at my job too. And I've cleaned toilets and I can find happiness. So I think if you really work on it, you could probably find happiness at any job.
Yeah.
So what's your next step to get to grow C60 bigger?
It all comes down to more monies, I guess, but bigger facility.
Right, to make it and everything.
Yeah, more products along with using C60. So more products overall.
Okay.
But making more C60 as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you're selling it at the James Bay Market now, or the Moss Street or something?
Moss Street.
And how's that going? Are people getting...
It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. I only have C60 as a product line, so I partnered up with another company called Isle of Blue, and I'm helping sell their product there as well.
Oh, and what do they make?
They do organic, well, not organics, but mostly organic skincare products.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, ethically sourced, all
natural,
that's good skincare and stuff
then
like that.
You can get better looking from the inside C60 and from the outside with the blue.
So I would like to grow that partnership where I'm using C60 in all their products and
cool. So they put it in some of your products now?
It's just gonna start. It's just starting. Right, first step was this year, getting to get to know them and all that, and building a little business relationship.
Oh, that's great. I've been using C60 on my rashes sometimes, and it seems to help them go away faster when sometimes they get a histamine reaction.
Yeah, so histamine is something that C60 does help with, and it's known. It's one of those things, yeah. So C60 helps with the sniffles and the coughs and stuff like that, because those are histamine reactions, right? So anything that your common cold and stuff like that, if you get a lot of that, C60 will help with keeping the Kleenex away from you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Buckminster Fuller said we were going to find a deep detoxing agent, right? And then we found it, C60.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, that's why they call it buckyballs.
Oh, I just thought it was because of the shape, and he was like a cool guy who's into shapes.
No, he said, I heard it, I think it was on that talk with Brett Haas that they said that Buckminster Fuller said that we were going to find something, and then when they found it, they named it after him.
Really? That's really interesting because they didn't know the health effects of C60 when they discovered it.
Huh.
1996. Right?
How did they figure out the health effects?
Well, they started using it afterwards and testing, but the rat study everyone kind of knows about, I think that was 2001.
Can you tell the guests about the rat study?
Yeah. So University of Paris, they gave C60 to rats and to test its toxicity level in organic matter.
They thought maybe it would make them sick.
It would. Well, how much can one body take before it can get sick?
Right.
Yeah. And so they gave all these rats C60, and they kept upping the dosage, and none of them ever got sick or anything, and it just ended up living longer. Most rats have mice labs, and rats have 2-year lifespan in the in the lab, and every single rat lived 90% longer.
90% longer.
Yeah.
That's good. Then maybe it'll make me 150. I'm going for 150. Maybe me and C60. Me and Sarpreet will be the only ones taking C60 every day. We want to get everyone on it.
Yeah. So yeah, that study happened in 2001, and the only human study that C60's ever done is in Japan, which was they put it in a cosmetic product and on the skin, and it got rid of wrinkles.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great. If I'm going to be 60, maybe that's why I don't have too many wrinkles. It's keeping them away.
Yeah, so I have a face cream I'm coming out with, so I'll give you one when I get it.
Oh, yum. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And then a friend of ours, Renee, uses it in some of her products, right?
Mhm.
And I've used it in her boo-boo cream.
Boo-boo balm, yeah.
Boo-boo balm, that's right. And
Yeah.
it's helped my histamine rashes. And I didn't know a cold was a histamine reaction.
The sniffles.
The sniffles.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you take an antihistamine, huh?
Yeah.
That should have been easier to figure out, huh? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so to tell people what C60 is a super antioxidant.
A super antioxidant.
I call it a super antioxidant. It's a really strong antioxidant. It's something the body. Okay, I'll put it this way. There's different types of antioxidants, and there's antioxidants you get from blueberries and fruits
Right.
and stuff like that your body uses. This isn't the same type of antioxidant.
Right.
There's some antioxidants in the body that the cells, the mitochondria, produce for you.
Okay. Oh, so the mitochondria makes
It
them.
doesn't make
right.
some, and
Antioxidants.
antioxidants and
That's why we
other
stay alive.
parts of body. Yeah, and self-cleaning system, and those are the systems that start breaking down when your mitochondria don't work properly.
Right.
You're not making enough.
Right. When you
of
eat too
that
much junk food and don't get any sleep and drink too much. And
Exactly. Yeah.
Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, or cell phone radiations and
Oh,
other
yeah.
types of radiation cleaning products, and there's lots of stressors out there. Radiation
Yes.
stressors. Yeah.
Pollution, car exhaust.
Yeah. So those are the super antioxidants the body creates to
Right.
deal with the free radicals at that level,
Right.
at the cellular level and stuff like that. So eating blueberries, the antioxidant is great for you, but it's not going to get to the cellular level
Right.
where you need it. C60 is one of the only products that actually does
Wow.
get to the cellular level and does that job for a supplement. There's no other supplement that can do that for you,
Wow.
because the body needs to create those antioxidants,
Right.
and you're cleaning out the makers of the antioxidant in your cells, which is the
Right.
mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cells. So it's cleaning you out. You're making those antioxidants, and C60 is antioxidant as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and
So it makes your cells younger, really.
yeah, it reverses aging. That's what it does. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sure feels like it when I take it.
Yeah. It also lengthens telomeres. If you know what telomeres are.
Yeah, telomeres are the little thing on the end of your shoestring, so it stays together and
Mhm.
it keeps all your DNA together.
Yep.
So you can be healthier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And something to do with telomerase and cancer. Like if they try to make us live long, I was just listening to Brett
Okay.
Weinstein talking, and he said something about, because how our telomeres work, it keeps the cancer away.
Oh.
And then, because or something. It was really fascinating. But if you try to make cancer stay away longer, it wrecks your telomeres. Longevity and anti-cancer it was an interesting conversation. Anyway,
Okay.
it's with Del Bigtree and Brett Weinstein. So if you want to hear that.
Okay.
And so it was a really good talk about how to get your body to work better too, by keep taking care of your mitochondria, by eating good, right? They didn't
Mhm.
talk about C60, but
So the reason I got convinced on C60 is the shape of C60. It's a soccer ball shape.
Okay. Right.
And if you know sacred geometry, anything about sacred geometry,
Just the teeniest, but
it's a, they call it a dodecahedron. Is the shape of, it's one of the Platonic solids.
The C60 is a dodecahedron?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And because of that, I believe, this is my thoughts, is it vibrates at that certain frequency.
Oh, right.
So and as it's vibrating at that frequency, it's able to donate. Okay, so do you know how a free radical, what antioxidants actually do is, what they do is they donate an electron to the free radical, which is missing an electron.
Okay.
Right? So the free radical is just an oxygen molecule missing an electron.
Okay.
Which causes oxidative stress in the body, which is called free radicals.
Right.
So antioxidant comes along and donates the electron back, and it makes the oxygen whole again. It attaches to hydrogen and becomes water in your body and stuff like that. And C60, because it's vibrating at that certain frequency, keeps making electrons. So it donates. It keeps donating over and over and over again.
Wow.
And that's why I call it a super antioxidant.
Because it makes more of those. Wow.
Where blueberries and stuff like that, antioxidants there, once it's spent, it's spent.
Right.
It's a different
It's not gonna multiply them.
No, it's not gonna multiply. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So that's why we feel better.
Yeah.
It really is like the fountain of youth. You're getting younger cells.
Mm-hmm. It touches base on Dan Winter's work, Chaos. Like everything goes in order. Like when you tap into the right frequencies, the only thing that happens is chaos turning back into order. And,
right.
Yeah.
Like if you heard music that doesn't resonate with you, if you just reordered it, it would sound good.
Right. Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
And it is all about frequency, because sometimes like you just meet someone and their frequency isn't for you, and so it repels you, or your frequency repels other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I've been working on my frequency, so I can attract good things by resonating good things.
Yeah.
Not being all grumpy and thinking I'm going to get a good thing.
Yeah, and frequency healing machines are very interesting. I've always been interested in those.
Like a Rife machine.
Like a Rife machine, but a good one. You know, there's lots of stuff out there already.
Right.
You know, and you know, you have to. And I don't know all the frequencies out there, which ones are good and which ones are bad, till you try it and find out yourself, right? So each machine costs thousands of dollars, so it's not like it's really hard to try them all. I would like this one. 5 years later, I could purchase it.
I hear ya.
Yeah. So opening up a little healing center with like future technologies, like
that would be good. Like have an oxygen. Like a high pressure bed, right? What do you call that? Constant. What do you go into? A hyperbaric chamber.
Hyperbaric.
So it could have a hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah, those are coming down in price, cheaper and cheaper. They're around $20,000 now.
Oh right.
Yeah, instead of the 500,000 they started with, right?
Instead of a $500,000.
Yeah. So stuff like that I'm interested in. I would really love to find partners to start a little healing center like that.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll put our brains together. Maybe we can make it happen somehow.
Sure.
Just have an idea and then something could happen.
Right.
So that would be fun. I would love that. That's my whole dream too. To make a place where we can make people better because they're making better decisions and taking responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Do you have any final thoughts about C60 or?
It's really one of those products I think anyone over the age of 40 should be taking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even 30 if you're some people, if you have brain fog, it's the best product out there, I think, for brain fog.
It sure is.
Yeah, it's one of those, it gets in the blood, but past the blood-brain barrier.
And not very many things do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's so good for our brain.
Non-toxic, it can't harm you. You can take as much as you want. And it's just your body. It doesn't interfere with any signaling molecules in the brain, in the body.
Ah.
So it doesn't disturb anything in the body. It just goes in and does its job and leaves.
We're filled with little teeny microscopic soccer balls kicking out that bad stuff.
That's right.
Right?
That's it. Yeah.
Well, gosh, Sarpreet, thanks so much for the talk. I've really enjoyed it, and I
Thank
hope
you.
we inspire lots of more people to take C60 and get younger.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
And we'll put the link to your website and everything in the show notes, and hopefully a whole bunch of people will get on C60 and get younger. Thanks, Sarpreet.
You're welcome.